My name is Tamara Zook, and I have had Dr. Rane as one of my mental health and spiritual health and physical health support systems that she's given me for about 20 years now. And when I first came to her, I was getting sick about every 6 weeks, every 2 months, and anytime I had a big success or something, a big stress, I would get sick. And so when I'm an actress, and when I would get a big role or have a big opening, I would get sick. Or if I had a heartbreak happen, which is actually the first time I came to Mary Lou, I would get sick. And when you're spending so much of your time being ill, when it's happening that frequently, I really knew that it had to be something that was beyond just what Western medicine. And I had gone through many modalities of other care, and when I finally started with Mary Lou, I felt I had found a practitioner that included so many modalities and so much of what I was looking for, and it showed up in one person. And I have been so grateful to her for my last 20 years, because change is hard, and we all say we want it, but to actually be able to have that happen is, I think, to a certain extent, really quite rare. And I feel that through these 20 years, I have become not just a different person, but a different person many times over, so that if I had not come to her, I could still be that person I was 20 years ago. But I have felt like I have lived many different lives, had the opportunity to make such significant changes in my life that I have been, I have gone to one mountain range, and then another new mountain range presented itself, and I was able to go through that mountain range and then to the next mountain range, and have become an aspect of myself, and who I dreamt I would become, I have been able to become. Mountain ranges continue to appear, so sometimes I'm not as kind to all of the work that Mary Lou and I have done together. But when I am realistic about it, I know that the person that I have become has been through the extraordinary work that I have done with Mary Lou. And I say that from a place of almost feeling like I have experienced magic. The comprehensive understanding that she has of her technique, I have seen grown in these 20 years, because she is an inveterate learner. She spends so much time finding what is, in essence, cutting edge, is at the very forefront of change and humanity's change, what facilitates that. I know what I do. I love so much being an actor and an entertainer and a storyteller. I love that. And when I see somebody that loves what they do as much as I love what I do, those are the people that I want to work with. And that's what I experience with Mary Lou, is that she loves what she does so much that getting to be with her in that excitement about me is so effusive. It's so delicious. It makes the process of change so exciting, because she's so excited for you and so supportive and loving of that change, she loves you into that change and into that facility of that change. I am a person that feels like I would have probably at some point maybe I would have had a disease and died. I have breast cancer that my mother had. My mother had breast cancer, and at her age, I had things come up that could, at that exact age, I could have had breast cancer. And I said, no, I'm not going to do it the same way that my mom did. And I did not have breast cancer, and I changed my path. And that path was changed because I had somebody that facilitated me in the extraordinary way that Mary Lou did. And that's just one example of 20 years of what it felt like miracles and magic because of the love that she has for this practice and all the technique and love that she brings to what she does. And I feel fortunate and so blessed to have been able to have her in my life for this period of time.